So, Remy, it's yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. It's very nice to be in front of you here to talk a little about our model and our Pari Mutuel model in Sweden and what we have gained and how we are thinking at the moment. We were started in 1974, and you see the blue stuff down there, that was on-track betting only at that time. And since then we have 37 years of growth. Only stopped 1992 and 2002. Don't tell me what the next number would be. And on the yellow part you see the betting on the off-track betting. On the top of it you see the internet betting that we have now introduced in the last years. This is a quite successful story, but to reach new records, you have to always develop. And the key success factors, of course, it depends on 4 legs: racing, products, betting products, distribution. During the 70s and 80s, we grow by distribution. It was only to putting on new ideas, the turnover grew. During the 90s, we got the machines to get new products. So it was the 90s was new products nearly every year. And always the media, of course, is very important. So these 4 legs, we all have them. But today, my friends, it's not enough. We have to put it together into a concept that attracts the people around the world and in the way they are living. We acted this way. 3 years ago, we put about 8,000 people into focus groups. People betting on horses, people not betting on horses. And during a year, we tried to put out the DNA of what we really are doing. What are we really up to, and how can we meet the future? We came up with two very important things to get to us to what we should create around. The first one, that it is not about the horse and the driver or the jockey. It is about me, the driver, and the horse. That is a triangle that when you create everything, you should involve your punter or your customer. Because he is living together with the racing people every day, in every race, and he has one favorite in one leg, and the next leg there's another one. They said we feel alive when we are betting on horses. It's the best betting form that we are feeling alive. Give us that feeling as often as you can. That's very important, because I've been in the business since 1959. I always think me as myself, as a watcher of something going on at the track. Involve me as a puncher. The second one was that you don't have betting on racing, or you're racing and betting. That's not two things. It's one product. That's what the 8,000 people said. Don't mix that up for us, because we love your racing and we love the betting. And it's for us, it's one product. As a betting company, we once in a while talk too much about betting. Racing tracks and racing people talk sometimes too much about racing. But we should understand that our product is we together. That was our customer said. From that, we built our new strategy. And the concept was to look through our concepts. And in Sweden we have a very popular, the V75 on every Saturday. It's a big 7 thing, and it's not a betting form today. We said that out of 52 Saturdays, this should be the most popular event in Sweden, at least 20 of these 52 Saturdays. It should be an event, it should be a sporting event, that the Swedish people, at least half of the year, believes it's the most interesting things happening in Sweden on Saturdays. We have reached it about 9 to 10 times at the moment, and we are growing all the time to put this through there. That means that we can't only see this as a product. When we're talking about pictures, today we're talking about TV as a format, not covering races, not showing races. We're talking about a format to put it in. We're talking about special colors, we're talking about special music. We do everything on time, and we put the profile, the racing profiles, much closer to the people. We try to involve them into the public much more than earlier. So this is just an example of how we try to work it. Because we try to leave the old customer perspective. And what do I mean by that? I mean that we are trying to give the people as much as they want, because it's always in our perspective. Come to my track, come to my wedding hobby, because I have this and this and that. 10 years ago, when I bought my Volvo, I went into a car room and they had 5 different Volvos with 5 different colors. And I had to pick one of them. In December, I made my Volvo on my website together with my son, and 3 months later, I got my Volvo. I got exactly my Volvo. That's the changing of what's going on in the world at the moment. So it's not enough by giving new products, giving new things out. The new perspective is to start with the customer. What is his perspective when he's going into our shop or our track, and when it comes to the track? We are very successful on our website, and the strategy on our website is that the customer, he's not a guest on our website. He's a part of our website. He can go in there, he can watch races from 5 years ago or 3 years ago back. He can do whatever he wants in our system. He can put up the information exactly. He can describe it, he can do it exactly as he wants. Not as we want him to do, as he wants to do with us. Many tracks says, come to our track tonight because we have this and that. What about saying, are you eating out tonight? We have the alternative for you of eating out tonight. Or do you want to have fun tonight? We can fix that for you. So I hope you understand a little bit what I'm trying to say. But this is a very important thing to start with when you're creating the new stuff for the customer. Start in the head of the customer, not start what you want to do yourself. And this is very successful. We started with we put all the 7 summer P75 together. It's something called summer protein. And we give it all that from the head of the customer. And we really expand from 70,000 people to 80,000 people during this summer, and we were very proud of that. And the best thing, we asked them what they felt when they went out, and 85% said, we're coming back next year. This was a wonderful experience. So I think it's tough and it's hard to work with this thing, but when we're talking about new technology, when we're talking about open information, when we're talking about that, have the customer perspective, not what we want from our point of view. So, finally, be more distinct, that's what they tell us. This is what the customer tells us. Be more distinct, pull down the barriers, you're talking too much shit, if we say so, you're talking too much things we don't understand. Have our perspective, not yours. So leave us to the customer perspective. And we also found out that the horse, our 4-legged friend, is very, very important. We nowadays build all our campaigns on the horse. A famous horse is 10 times better than a famous driver or jockey. But it's not that easy to get a famous horse, but when you have that, keep it up there. And this is also what we learn to increase the experience. So, the future customer is not satisfied only to place a bet. He's not satisfied by coming and just putting a bet on our horses. He wants to have an experience. He wants to feel alive. He wants to be a part of us, not a guest with us. Thank you.